we've got 2 video uploads today. Okay, so if you haven't been with me before, my name is Stella and I paint and draw my own tarot cards, and I've got around about 20-25 extra oracle cards that I use as well, and we've been on an incredible journey together. So the question today is, do they miss you? So we've got pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. So we've got the lion, the scorpion, okay, and we've got the 2 fish. So do they miss you? Do they miss you? So just take your time, maybe grab a cool drink, take some time out here, or get a nice cup of coffee or something like that, and take time to sit down and listen to the reading. So let's go to everyone who picked pile 1. So let's have a look for pile 1. Do they miss you? This is the question. Do they miss you? So let's have a look here. So this is for everyone for pile 1. Does their special person miss them, please? Does their special person miss them, please? Oof, let's have a look here. So just as I lay these cards out, I just want to thank all my subscribers, and to everybody who's made a donation. Thank you so much. It's so sweet of you. Also for everyone that's booked a private reading, thank you as well for everyone that's booked a private reading. I do a lot of private readings, and you can just jump onto Etsy and check out the fees. I do a special offer at £25 for a full reading. I've had that up for a while now. Okay, so does this person miss you? I feel very much that this person does miss you. I feel like this person would love to reconcile with you, and they would love to offer you the cup of love again. But the problem is that they, it looks like the separation between you has been really quite dramatic and very painful. Okay, this separation card. And I feel what this person has been doing, okay, is just kind of default into sort of base chakra energies, you know. Maybe for some of you they've had an affair which you might know about, or they're having affairs with people and they're doing online stuff and all that sort of thing, all that sort of yucky stuff. For some of you, this might have been the reason that you separated in the first place. Okay, so the energy is not good there, but really in their heart they feel a lot of love for you. They really do. And they feel a lot of passion for you, a lot of sexual passion for you, to the point where I feel like they're willing to fight for you. I feel like they're willing to fight for you. But let me just check here, because it's very powerful over here. Very powerful over here. Okay, let me just check. Tell me about the 7 of Wands and the Ace of Wands, please. I feel like they're looking for an opportunity to be with you. I feel like they certainly want to make love to you. Let's have a look here. Yeah, this person does really miss you. From their perspective, you are just super sexy in their eyes. I mean, really sexy. They definitely want to reconcile with you. They definitely want to reconcile with you. And they're kind of waiting for an opportunity to come in. They're hoping things are going to change. They're hoping things are going to change. Let me find out. Can I just really emphasize this? That this is a high sexual energy in this reading. This person, yes, I feel like this person's in love with you, but your sexual chemistry is off the chart here. Here. Okay? And here also. Okay, so they may have taken their sexual energy elsewhere when either you split because of that, or they did it after you split. There's a lot of high sexual energy here, a lot of sizzle here, a lot of attraction here. And I just want to see what this Wheel of Fortune, what are they waiting for? They seem like they're waiting for something, some change of events somehow. What are they waiting for with the Wheel of Fortune? There seems to be some change of events. Ooh, some heavy cards here. Okay, so let's have a look. There is quite a heavy mood on these cards. I think this person has quite a heavy mood. Okay, quite a grey mood, kind of matching these cards a little bit. Okay, so they've taken time out. They're possibly married for some of you, or they're thinking about some sort of commitment. They're thinking about their responsibilities, their commitment. Some of them might maybe have a baby mama in the background here. Others are actually thinking about marrying you. Seriously, I'm not kidding. All right, they're a bit doom and gloom, aren't they? Your person, they're a bit doom and gloom. They're waiting. Right, let me just see if I can make this nice and clear for you. Okay, because there's a few scenarios here. This person has stepped back. They're taking their time out. They possibly even feel wounded. For some of you, they are married or in a long-term committed relationship, or they have a baby mama in the background. And this is causing a lot of problems. Okay, and they're waiting for that to change. They're waiting for something to shift. Okay, they're waiting for that cycle to end that they're in at the moment. They're in a little bit of a battle. Okay, before I feel like they bring the cup of love to you. Yes, they missed you, seriously. For others, they are actually waiting for a chance to commit to you. I mean, full on. I'm talking marriage here. Okay, but they're kind of pinned in by their own mental attitude. No, sorry, they're pinned in by, what's the word? They're pinned in kind of a little bit by their own doom and gloom. They really are a bit gloomy, this person, all right? They're sort of pinned in a little bit by, some of them might have health issues, and I mean physical body health issues. They're kind of pinned in by their own struggles around commitment and marriage and things like that. But some of you, that there is a proposal, there is a commitment here, like a full commitment here. Okay, but yes, they miss you. If you think that you're not on their mind, no, you're on their mind, okay? And it's a little bit of a struggle. They have a lot of high passion for you, a lot of desire for you, and it's quite a struggle for them to kind of sort of keep that at bay, as it were. And as I said, the reason why maybe they are keeping things at bay is because there was something painful that went on in the background here between you guys. They're waiting for things to shift in the private life. I just want to check if they're not married, if they are single. I just want to check what the delay is. Okay, if they're married or in a committed relationship or got a baby mama in the background, that makes sense. But if they're not married, what's the delay here? Why are they taking time out? What's the delay? I think it's this down here. because they don't know whether they, for some of them, they just didn't know whether they wanted to make a commitment. That was the problem in this connection. For some of them, they just don't know whether they want to make that commitment. Okay, but I feel like they kind of saw what it could be, you know, what the future could be with you. And I don't think that not making a commitment is anything to do with you. They've got a lot of struggles going on. Let me just see why they don't want to make a commitment. If they're single, why don't they want to make a commitment? What's the issue? I think it's the weight, the heavy weight of the responsibilities around commitment. I feel like maybe they're just thinking life is good anyway. Why do we have to put a contract onto it? You know, and am I going to get the home life that I want? Am I going to get the lifestyle that I want? You know, through commitment, is it going to make a difference? Let me just look at this a little bit more. Will I get the fulfillment that I'm looking for? It's a big decision. I just need to tell you that I think this was one of the best videos I saw, and it was Adrienne Everhart, and she's speaking to her husband. All right. Now, everyone's got different tastes and things like that, but Adrienne Everhart, she's a very attractive woman. You know, she's really a 10, you know, and her husband's maybe a 5, bless him, you know, and that's got no reflection on who he is, you know, and it's got really, her being a 10 is no reflection. But you know, when they look a bit of a mismatch. Okay, so she's a relationship coach. So she asked him why men don't want to commit, all right? Because they were dating, and she said she wants to get married one day, and he's like, I'm never getting married. So he'd already made up his mind. That's just something he believed in. Now you're thinking, hold on, this guy's, you know, maybe a bit geeky or whatever, and this beautiful woman's wafted into his life, and you know, they'd been dating and made love, and he said that he loved her, and he'd been like totally solid for her and all the rest of it. And when she said she wanted to get married, he was like, well, I'm not getting married. And they split up for 3 months. Okay. And what he said is, when it gets serious to that level, a man then needs to start asking themselves some serious questions. That's his words. And he kind of sort of thinks, this, you know, like it's a big decision, you know, this is a life commitment, you know, and he said also it kind of means they feel sometimes very insecure when it gets to that level, you know, do I have what it takes? You know, can I be the person? Can I step up to the mark to be a husband? And all those sort of things. Not like, can I be loyal and faithful? Because he was already loyal and faithful. But could he fulfill that role, basically? And that's what he was saying. And, you know, and I think I need to watch it again, because I'm sure I've missed some stuff. But, you know, it really is a big decision. And sometimes men will just drop out of the scene. But it took him 3 months to decide. Like, he actually said to her, and this is crazy, shall we still stay friends while we're dating other people? So, I mean, this just blows me away. So he's got this gorgeous woman who he loves, who he said that he's loved, who he's made love to, who he's gone out on a limb for, you know, and is protective and supportive and all these sort of things. And then steps out of the connection and immediately just assumes, and this is a good guy, I mean, he's a solid good guy, well, obviously we're going to date other people, why don't we just stay friends? I mean, for women, they're just like, well, I'm not going to date anybody because I need to get over this. But men are just like, oh no, I'm going to date someone. That really shocked me. And she said, no, I don't want to be your friend. So she kind of gave him an ultimatum, and he decided that, yes, you know, that he would marry her, but he had to think about it. It took him 3 months to think about it. So when you've got relationship coach is saying, well, if he doesn't contact you for a month, then just ditch him. Well, there's lots of scenarios going on here. Okay, so I really feel like I need to just tell you that story. That I often see men don't value what they have in front of them while they've got it. They have to have some experience that really triggers their value in a person. And I've told my personal tarot readings, when I do private readings, again and again and again, the separation, although it doesn't feel like it, is the time, the space in which love grows. If love is there, it will grow in that space. It will grow in that space. And this person had to question about this commitment. And for some of you, they are coming in committed to marriage, and others, they are just waiting for things to change. If they're already in a committed relationship, they've been waiting for things to change. Okay, so I hope that helps you guys. So yes, they are missing you, no questions about it. You're the what, I have to make up a name for this. You're the wedding babe. You're the woman that men commit to. Unfortunately, they commit or they dump, right? Because there's no in between. There's no in between here. They don't think that you're a person, or that if they did before, they don't know. They don't think that you're a person that they can just breadcrumb you and all the rest of it. Okay, they know they've got to commit. Okay, or as I said, if they are committed, they're just waiting for something to change. But yes, they miss you. Okay, so I hope that's nice and clear for you. All right, so let's go to pile 2. So this is for everyone that picked pile 2, and the question today is, do they miss you? Do they miss you? So let's have a look. Do they miss you? Let's have a look. Let's give this a good shuffle, so that we don't get repeat cards. So this is for everyone for pile 2. Do grab yourself a cup of tea or coffee or a cold drink. Take some time out just to listen to this reading. It's only going to be about 10-15 minutes. I'm sure you've got enough time in the day for that. Okay, so we've got all these want to come out together. That's quite a big chunk, wasn't it? That's quite a big chunk. Do they miss you? Let's have a look. So we've got the Judgment card. Oof. We've got the 9 of Cups. We've got the Reset. Oof. We've got the Ace of Cups. We've got the 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. We've got the Balance. Yeah, they miss you, baby. They really do. Okay. This person wants... Okay, how are we going to do this? From what I can see, this person wants to get back into the energy of what you had. It's really blissed out, really glorious, lovely, beautiful sexual energy, rainbows here, this real feel-good satisfaction that they had in the connection. But they're worried about being exposed or the judgment that might come with it. I mean, there's nothing bad on this reading, okay? They want to reset with you. They really, really do. And they want to abandon a lot of the struggles that they've had, or what they feel that they've had, or the burdens, responsibilities that they had with work or other connections or whatever it is. The responsibilities of life might be family as well. Okay, they want to throw caution to the wind, and they really want to dive in, because there was something about your connection that gave them huge satisfaction, and they really are looking for that opportunity to show their cup of love, but they really fear this judgment. For some of you, I do feel like they possibly, if you're been disconnected for a while, they possibly have overindulged with other people as well. Okay, and they're fearing the consequences of that as well. So I just got to throw that in there. For some of you, they're juggling maybe some financial stuff, or they might be quite affluent or well set up, some of them, or have something to do with home. They might have extended family. Some might be married. Oh gosh, I'm just throwing everything in there, haven't I? But whatever it is here, this 10 of Pentacles, money, finance, stability, they could be married or it could be family, okay? They're really trying to balance that where you're concerned. They're really fighting as well. They're really fighting their position here, okay? There's a lot going on. For some of you, there might be kind of like, I'm not contacting her, but they want to, okay? And for others, it's kind of like, I just need to work out and how to keep everything balanced here. Like they don't want to lose anything here. They don't want to lose their stability, their home, or anything like that, okay? Their career, whatever it is. And they're just really, they're quite fighting hard, actually, to ensure everything remains the status quo, okay? But yes, they are missing you a lot. The energy that I'm getting is, I don't feel like they're crying over spilled milk or anything like that. I feel like they, look, you know, we're not stupid. We know when something feels good, don't we? When we're with someone, we know when something feels good or something feels a bit off and a bit icky, right? Now, this person feels good with you, okay? And they're looking towards that, right? It was good, very, very good. And they're definitely looking towards that. Even if the external circumstances weren't good, when you two were together, it was good. Your chemistry together was good. But I'm not just talking about sex. I'm talking about, or sexual connection. I'm talking about communicating, enjoying each other, valuing each other, having a deep attraction, a sense of fun, adventure, you know, all those things. Okay? But like I said, I don't think they're crying over anything here. I really don't. It doesn't come across like that. I think there's just a recognition, like, well, that was pretty good, you know. That felt good. Am I going to get it in the neck? Okay, are they intending to come back? With this one, I can't imagine why they wouldn't be. Like, this is suggesting that's what they want, but I just want to take it a step further. Are they coming back? Oh boy, they're taking their time, aren't they? Okay, so this person really has stepped out. They really have stepped out. For many of you, they know that they abandoned you. They know it. They're not stupid. They abandoned you. I think that they think that you're angry, and they're worried about the conflict. But they've just removed themselves, haven't they? You know, they just went poof, you know. There is some possible introspection here. Possible introspection about themselves and what they've done and stuff like that. I don't see an awful lot of it. They know there's an argument. These two here, they know there's an argument. And I think that they know, they're like, well, where, you're kind of thinking, well, where did they go? You know? I think they know that they haven't acted morally or ethically. They haven't, okay? They know that. Tell me about this bliss card, please. Tell me about this bliss card. Oh, yeah. Okay, so now we're seeing a few emotions here, which is good. As I said, we've got this card here. I haven't finished drawing it. This card is Paradise. This is like when something feels so good, when you're just sharing these really magical times. And I'm sure that you have memories with your special person, which they don't know about, because you can't really express it in words. Maybe they were sitting in a certain place, or they said a certain thing to you, or you had a certain moment together where you could just be looking at them or something like that. And it's just etched in your heart. And that's what they have with you. That's what they have with you. And there is some upset, thank goodness. There is some upset here. Because I didn't see any crying here, you know, like I saw them in quite a strong position, to be honest. But there is kind of like, I don't have that, okay. But there's also some contractual stuff going on under this Nine of Cups. Let me just see with that one, with the contractual stuff. Just see. Okay, I feel like in order to have this beautiful connection with you again, this rainbow, this sense of feeling good, this paradise and stuff like that, either something come in that kind of pulled you apart, that had an element of a contract in it, work, home, car, finances, loan, whatever it is, okay, business, something like that. Or they feel they've got to overcome some obstacles with a contract in order for you to fall back onto this, you know, or to fall back in this with you, to have a reset with you. But they are so holding back, and they want this, but I still haven't seen them come forward. What about them actually making a move forward? Tell me about why they haven't come forward, or if they're going to come forward. Yeah, okay. I do see, oh, thank God. And they should, looking at what you guys have had, they should. I do see them coming forward in a very small way. They do want to give the cup of love. They have regrets. They do have regrets. You know, like I couldn't see a massive amount, but they do have some regrets over what's happened. And they do think you're exceptionally beautiful, and you do bliss them out. You literally bliss them out. And I just want to say that it's been such a long time since I had experienced that bliss in a relationship. And I was lucky enough to experience it. It didn't work out. But, you know, just to have that kind of emotion again, or well, I don't even know. I think it's the first time, you know, just this beautiful bliss feeling when you're with someone. Yeah, really, really good stuff. That's what they feel with you. They think you're beautiful and you bliss them out. And you bring so much into their lives. You really do. Like, oh my God, you make them feel so good. But they're just very worried about this. So they're gonna message you in a very small way. Okay? So just wait for that. They will message you. Okay, thank you everybody that picked pile 2. Thank you so much. And it's ciao from Ashley. Ciao, ciao. This is for everyone that picked pile 3, the 2 fishes, which I love. Okay. That's for Pisceans, actually, because you could think, well, is that Gemini, but it's Pisceans. Okay, but it's not relevant to this reading other than you love the card. Okay, so what the question we're asking today is, do they miss you? Do they miss you? Okay, so let's have a look. This is for everyone that picked pile 3. Pile 3, do they miss you? Oh my goodness, that's quite the same as pile 1 actually. Sorry, pile 2. Okay, so just while I lay these out, thank you for everyone who's booked a private reading. Thank you to all my subscribers and anyone that's made a donation. Thank you so, so much. So sweet of you. So let's have a look. Private readings are on Etsy, by the way. And I've got a long-term kind of special offer discount at £25. So you can just jump onto Etsy and have a look at that. And I've got other more in-depth readings as well. Okay, so does this person miss you? Let's just see where we are with this. Just bear with me, guys. Just bear with me. It's funny, you've got very similar cards to pile 2, but I see quite a different story here. So I feel like in your connection, there was something really a blissed out type of energy between you. You know, not just excitement. I don't know. The only way I can explain is when I look at a fountain of water and it spurts up and it's so beautiful as it shines through the air and comes down. That kind of feeling. Does that make sense? You know, there was just something. You know, there's a rainbow here. You know, it was right up there. Your connection. It really, really was. But I feel like they feel you've moved on. And I feel like they went and reset their own lives. Okay. And for some of them, they're married and they're planning their future. They're not in a moving forward motion. Okay. They are just doing the normal. At this time of year, we do this, then we do this, then we do this. You know, they're just doing that, basically. That's what they're doing at the moment. And they keep they're keeping, where you're concerned, everything in their life and your life very separate. As I said, I feel like they feel that you've moved on. And they feel like you've moved on successfully as well, without them. It's not that they're not aware of you. They are aware of you, but they've decided to look in the other direction, I'm sorry to say, okay? I do feel heavily that there are regrets. There is this little card of regret, romantic regrets. There are regrets around you about maybe how things were said and done at the time and that sort of thing. So there's definitely regrets here. And there's nostalgia. There's nostalgia here. I'm just wondering why they went and reset their life without you. It's like they've reset their life. They're keeping it very, very separate. Okay, energetically very separate. Let's have a look. Why did they go and reset their lives? Oh, how about that? So we've got the peacock, the devil, and the strength card. Okay, so what happened was that for some of you, this is a real player energy, And after having this hedonistic time with you, which was really amazing and all the rest of it, their devil energy kicked in and they just went out to play. Okay, they want to attract a lot of attention of the opposite sex or same sex, whatever they're into. And they went out and spread their feathers and said, hey, I'm here, come and get me. Sorry to say that, okay? And they did it at quite a high level. I'm kind of hearing fuck you, all right? That's kind of what I'm hearing. So why am I hearing that? Okay. And when you've got that devil energy, it just means like you're in addiction, obsession, you have a toxicity around you, or you're just really unhealthy in your focus. And we've got, the devil, and we've got the strength card. I mean, what the strength cards mean is the level of intensity of this going on. Very, 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 very strong here. Okay. Why are they saying fuck you? Okay, hold on a second. But while I'm doing this, don't underestimate what a great time they had with you. I mean, like, you blissed them out, you know. Why are they saying fuck you? I feel like they had fallen in love with you. I was just looking at that, and in my head I thought 9 of Cups, the after that is the 10 of Cups, is the marriage card, and then I got the 6 of Cups, which is the love card. I was just thinking, are they in love with you? Right? I'm just like, yeah, I'm just like, they were in love with you, and whatever happened, they took it badly, and their world become very barren. I mean, look at the contrast. I mean, oh my God, look, you're there. Look at all those cups overspilling and rainbows, and they ended up there. Well, serves them right. Okay. Okay. So they went off and reset their life hedonistically. Okay, and I just want to find out why they think that you're doing okay. Why do they think that you're doing okay? Why do they think that pile 3 is doing okay? Because I see the World card as kind of like an accomplished person who has stepped into... It's a very successful card. It's like a successful outcome and a successful cycle, that they've stepped into some sort of energy of success. Okay. And sort of, and a beautiful completion. Okay. So why do they feel you're successful, or you don't need them? Wow. They think that whatever's gone down, you've healed from it and you're having an amazing life. But why do they think that? How do they gauge that? How do they gauge that? How do they gauge that? They're just feeling that emotionally from you. They just feel emotionally that you made a decision, or a decision came about, and it's kind of a black and white decision. Okay, there's either this way or that way. There's no in between, and they're just emotionally feeling. I don't know that they can substantiate that. Okay, all right. So this is quite complicated. So tell me about this King, Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. What's going on here? Because that to me looks like someone's married. Okay. Tell me about the 9 of Pentacles, the Knight and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, wow. Wow. Okay. So we've got sanctuary, we've got contracts. We've got feeling good. I feel like this person is tied up in some sort of, for some of you, they're tied up in a committed relationship. They could be married or just in a long-term relationship, something like that. Or have responsibilities around family, extended family, and that sort of thing. All right, or their domestic life. And they've retreated to that like a sanctuary. They are aware of their contractual agreements in that, or how the law kind of ties them in with that. And they are determined to make a great life for themselves. And there is an aspect of What did I hear the word the other day? They feel hemmed in by this. They've kind of accepted where they're at, but they feel kind of hemmed in. For those of you where your special person is in a commitment or has responsibilities with family or extended family, children or something like that, they feel hemmed in with that to some degree, but they have retreated to that. Okay, so let me just see. You're lucky pile 3 because we can go on for a bit longer. Okay, so let me just see. What about if this person's single? What's going on? I don't understand why. Okay, let me just see. If this person had such a great time and is in love with the Watcher, why are they not coming forward? Why do they just go off in the devil energy and do stuff and just assume that you've moved on? Why would they do that? Why would they not check? Why would they not come back for love? That's what I'm thinking. Why would they not come back for love? Suggesting here that it was very painful for them. Whatever went down with you guys was very painful. Then they feel like they've got over the initial pain that it caused when you two separated. Okay, they know that they can't make a commitment or won't make a commitment, or they won't give you what you want, basically. And they don't feel like there could be any cooperation between you. That's what they're feeling. They don't feel that that's possible. I'm not sure why though. So I'll just do a little dig a little bit further. Why don't they feel like there's any cooperation, any chance of cooperation? Why don't they feel like there's any chance of cooperation here? Oh, that's a story and a half, isn't it? Okay, see how they're reversed. Okay, so they don't feel like there's going to be any cooperation. I feel like they're just making assumptions for a lot of you because there was a painful ending. Maybe they treated you badly. Maybe they've done stuff. Maybe you know about all this going on, you know, where they just went, well, we call it whoring and touring. Okay, it's just really when a person goes off and, you know, they're just very sexually active, or they're into other people, or they just disregarded your feelings. And they feel like you're the Queen of Swords. They feel like you're a no-nonsense person, which is obviously quite positive, and you're not going to take any BS. You know, you're just not going to take any nonsense. And this is why they're not attempting to come back. Right, so if you're waiting for them to come back, they're not attempting it. Okay. I'm just wondering, okay, just for you, I'm just wondering if you can change that around. Can they change that around? Can they change that around at all? Where the person feels that there could be cooperation, that there could be a reconciliation. Can the Watcher change that around? Or is there anything coming in from the universe in the future? Well, that's hopeful. I thought I was going to get one of those readings, one of the first readings ever, when I was like, no, it's over. Yeah, I feel like this person might actually try in the future to present you with a cup of love, to create an opportunity to be with you, or they may be even considering, even though they feel like, at the moment, you know, look, I've just healed myself. I can't offer what this person wants. I don't think there's going to be any cooperation because clearly she hates me. Okay. And you know, I'm just going to settle back into the life that I've had. okay, because she's obviously got it all going on without me anyway. But I do feel like they might offer you, I feel like they are thinking about, could an opportunity come for us to initiate something? Could there be an opportunity where I can offer my cup of love? And I feel like they are hoping that they can manifest this in some way, which is really hopeful, because I just didn't see anything there. Everything looked pretty stagnant there. Okay, let's have a look. Where are they getting this energy from? Where's this coming from? Because it all looked a bit stagnant. Because they cannot ignore their feelings for you. They think you're absolutely gorgeous person who ignites them. They think that you're loving and caring. They feel your depth of emotion. They really do. They feel your depth of emotion. They know there's emotions here. This person was in love with you. So despite how they feel, despite how they feel and the healing that they've had to go through and the way that they've acted in the past and the way that they feel that you've moved on, despite all of that and the painful ending, they do potentially see or hope for something in the future, or I think that they think about creating an opportunity to be with you, okay? Because of who you are, how you showed up in their life. They think you're gorgeous. They think you're simply gorgeous, you know, like not just gorgeous to look at, but gorgeous to be with, you know? They really, really, really do. So, so that I went a little bit further for you guys, had a little bit of extra time. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's been an absolute pleasure to do that. I don't know why my phone is going off in the middle of a video. I need to check my settings. What do you do with your settings to stop that? Okay, thank you so much for everyone that picked pile 3. That was an awesome reading. Thank you so much, and it's ciao from Italy. Ciao, ciao.